Hi, how are you? My name is Christina, and I want to tell you a story about an experience that I went through 30 days ago. I actually had a stroke, and I'm still just trying to absorb that fact. But just through going online and looking at different people's videos, it just didn't seem like there was a lot of people that were in shape and, conscious about their health out there in their midlife that I could relate to. So I hope maybe my video might help someone. So as I mentioned, 30 days ago or so, August 2nd, my children and I were going on a bike ride, and we just went to Panera to have lunch, something very normal that we always do, not a big deal. And as I was eating my lunch, from 1 minute to the next, I basically lost all my vision. I could only see black and just moving images. I couldn't really make out my son that was in front of me, and my daughter, I couldn't even see her, which was scary. I thought it was maybe a start of a migraine is what I had thought. So I told my children, just give me a sec and I'll be all right. But that wasn't the case. It just kind of went downhill from there. I suffered confusion and could not manipulate, trying to hold a cup and put it up to my mouth. The water would fall down. It was bad. Thank goodness I'm alive and I can think back now to that and just hopefully help somebody else recognize a stroke. I had thought it was a migraine, like I mentioned. When my speech jumbled up and I was confused with words, I couldn't pull words out to express maybe what the children should do. I basically just knew I was scared. They were scared, and they did the right thing. I have two children. They're 10 and 12. Thankfully, they called 911 and got me to the hospital within the 4-hour time frame. So the story goes that I was in the hospital for 4 days. They tested lots of different things and decided that it was not an embolism, or I'm sorry, an aneurysm, which is a blood vessel that pops in your brain. It wasn't caused by hemorrhaging or anything like that. It basically was an embolism, which came from, again, my heart being defective and sending up a blood clot to my brain and stopping the blood flow to brain cells. And this happened in my left lobe, where the sensory tissues are. And that's what caused my stroke. So what they found on the 4th day through an echocardiogram was that I have something, a condition that 20% of all people are born with and will never know in their whole life unless they maybe have a stroke or they get these tests done. It's called a PFO, and I'll try to pronounce what it is. It's a patent formal oval, I think. And then I also have something called an ASA. These two things combined definitely have increased my risks of stroke. Otherwise, I have no risks. I'm not diabetic. I'm not with any high blood pressure or with high cholesterol. I lead a very happy, normal life, and this just happened because of those conditions in my heart. So if you are suffering from the ASA PFO, I can relate. All my life I've been a little bit of a what they call airhead, but it's more from a brain fog, and pretty much that's caused because the blood in my heart was not getting oxygenated correctly all these years. So I will undergo a procedure that they'll put a button or some type of something in my heart between those two chambers that closes up that gap, and hopefully that will eliminate any further risk from stroke. So another question that people have asked since I have come out of the stroke, or how am I doing? Oh, it looks like you're back to normal. Oh, you are so lucky. All this. Yes, I agree, I'm lucky. I love being a mother, and I am working on my own business right now as a life coach. So I can relate to those that look at me and think, oh, you look so normal and I'm so glad you're great. However, stroke definitely has its effects. What I have found in the 30 days is that I have brain confusion where I'm not able to be in big crowds, or a headache is looming at all times. I have this orb that starts right here and it goes to the back of my head at all times. It's reminding me, you have stroke brain, you just got over a stroke, and anything that you overdo, you will have a headache. Any light sensitivity, group settings, a lot of chatter, loud music, forget it. My son just got a trumpet for school, and if he plays that, I'm in trouble. I definitely walk around with earplugs down. So hopefully that will minimize as I continue my recovery. So let me think, anything else I wanted to express? I just wanted to say that I am a Christian woman, and I know that God will be using this experience in my life to help others, and to maybe share and have some compassion for others that go through chronic pain and suffer through headaches, and hopefully I can help. I want to thank everybody that has prayed for me, and just know that I'm doing well. I'm still recovering. I will let you know more in 60 days, and then I think I'm going to do a 90-day and then a year progress report as well, just to kind of have you guys follow and see if maybe this helps you out. All right, let me know. Thanks so much. Bye.